Pretty good. So I think like the review questions that were in lesson 15, it's going to be the same questions on the quiz, right?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Okay.
I didn't have much time to look at them. I have such a crazy life.
No, it's okay.
So I'm just going to do my best.
Yeah. Didn't you say you're studying nursing?
Yeah. So I have like all biology classes that like demand like 3-hour studies pretty much like every day.
And there's definitely like classes where you just like they're the main priority and the other ones.
Yeah, this one's kind of low on my totem pole, and I'm sad about that, but I can't do the other ones justice.
No.
So but anyway, it's been okay so far. What are you going into again?
Math education.
Oh, that's right. That's really cool.
It's fun. I had a calculus test today. That's why I was like, I don't know if I'll be done by 7 or not, because they always take longer than I think they take.
Yeah.
So I didn't get done till like 7:30.
Mhm. Yeah, I came home after like all my different classes and then study groups and stuff, and then I started studying for my test that I have to take tomorrow. So yeah, I have to register tomorrow morning. Like,
Me too.
Yeah, and then I have to take my test, and then I'm leaving for Oregon at like 11:45 because I have a wedding on Saturday that I have to go to.
I have a wedding that I'm going to a roommate on Saturday too, and I'm leaving tomorrow morning.
I'm like, are you a bridesmaid or something?
No.
Well, I'm a bridesmaid, so I'm like, this is ridiculous. I have to be there. But then we drive back Sunday. Ugh. And then I had to like sew my bridesmaid's dress and everything tonight, and I still have to pack. So I'm just like, this is insane. But I hope next semester isn't as bad. So it should be okay. But
I don't know where
everybody else is.
I did all the questions and hopefully I got them all right. Like I was able to find, like there was all multiple choice, so I got them all, and I don't think.
Yeah.
Like trick questions, because one of them I put in the wrong graph and it didn't even give me anything. So then when I put in another one, it was right. So I think if I was able to find the right answer, it's the right answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
We'll just do our best, you know. It should be fine.
Yeah.
He said he can't join. Maybe just try again. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll try sending it again. Let's see.
I'm looking sideways. It's because you're on the side of my screen.
Let's see.
Is he just gonna try again? Oh, there he is.
Join it up. Okay.
Should we just go through the quiz now?
Yeah.
Okay. Aaron, are you at the library at 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah, I just got out of a test. So I just came here.
I have to take mine in the morning. Sucks.
Yeah, it does. Okay. I actually like the library a lot, though. It's my favorite place to study.
It's good.
All right.
Should we go into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Are you guys all there?
Yeah. Are you guys on question 2 yet?
Yes.
But the second one, we are 90% confident.
I think that's the one I put
I'm
too.
not sure.
So the second one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
For question 3.
Oh, their thing is different than, like, the answers are different in the quiz than it was in the review. So I put like which one is which, and I'm like, wait, which one did I pick again? So number 3, is it the third one?
Oh, I know what you mean. So like question number 2 and this is number 3. Wait, what am I looking at? So I put to I think I put for question 3 the third one, but I'm not sure if that was
That's
right.
what I thought it was, but I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
She said it.
'Cause I'm pretty sure it's yes, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have anything to do with the central limit theorem. We're not talking about that.
Yeah. That's why I was just thinking since like
Yeah.
it seemed like it was the one that made
I think
the
it's the
most
third
sense.
one.
Okay. So for question
Number 4.
I think I got the third one.
The third one.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
I think that's what I got too. What did you get, Aaron? I think it's the
Because those
third one.
ones confuse me a little bit, like knowing if it's like independent, dependent, or
Right.
I guess this one.
Well, we don't have any level of
But I was,
significance in this.
yeah.
I think it's the third one as well.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay.
For this one, I put the last one, obtain the balance of 90 bank customers rather than 30.
Because it has to be high, right?
Yeah, because I like looked back at it was like if the difference, where did I write it? The sample size goes up, the margin of error goes down.
Right.
So which would make like, I think.
That makes sense. The last one makes a lot of sense. Also, the second one makes sense to me as well.
And question 5 is what you're saying?
Yeah.
For question I remember what I got. For that one, I got, it was 998. What do we?
I honestly don't know the answer to this question. I thought it was the 90.
One of the options, like I found, they're all multiple choice on the review, so I got the first one on the multiple choice, which was
What one are you talking about?
998.040. Uh, 1001.96.
Are we on question 6?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait. What is one I do? Wait. Oh,
this the
this
same?
one has it like separated. So
Is this the same question as the?
it's like a little bit different.
Oh,
It just has things
that is different.
separated. So for the margin
Of
of error, I need to write down what I got again. I think I got, I don't know if that was it. So, okay, for the margin of error, I used 1.96,
Yeah.
and then the lower bound was 998.04, and then the upper bound.
So what did you get for your answer?
What do you, for which one?
For 6.
For 6? The margin of error, 0.96. 1.96, because, yeah.
That would be the z-score, though. Don't you
It
have?
stays the same, though, because the sample size is 2, then it's over the square root of 4. It's the z-score.
Why is the sample size 2?
Or no, it's like the
The standard deviation is 2.
is 2, and that's over,
2, which is 1,
yeah,
times the z-score, which is also 1.
yeah.
Where did you get the 4 for the sample size? Or for the 2 for the sample size?
Select 4 drive,
Oh, now I see. Okay.
yeah.
The 1.96, right?
Oh, so you times 1 times 1.96 is 1.96. That's the margin of error.
Yep.
Eat the lower bound.
Would that be the 996 and the
And it's the one
1004?
right above it. It's the 998.040.
Why is it that one? Because with 95, isn't
Just
it like
1,000.
standard deviations out?
What? No, I just did 1,000 minus 1.96. Gives you that.
I thought it was actually you
Like you.
multiply the z-score times the standard deviation, and then you subtract that from 1,000, Julie.
I just did, what did I do?
Because the mean minus the z-score, those two numbers
But I
are
did
like in the same.
minus the margin of error. Wait, so what's the formula for margin of?
Margin of error is z times, are you asking for the margin of error?
Yeah.
It's z times the standard deviation over the square root of n.
Yeah. So didn't we get the margin of error is 1.96?
Yeah.
So isn't what you do is you just do the sample size minus margin of error, then the sample size plus margin of error?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's what you do.
I don't know how to estimate it because you take the standard deviation, I drop it out, and then
I don't know. Like
Julie, that actually makes sense. I think I'm wrong. I think you're right. Because I was thinking that 1.96 was just representing the z-score, but it's also the margin of error. It's both. Because we just multiplied it by 1. So that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, you're right. You're right. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
take the one
That's why it's
minus
confusing because
plus
this margin of error is just z-score because it's just,
It's the z-score, but also the margin of error. That makes a lot of sense.
and then the confidence interval is margin of error and minus margin of error.
So we're doing 1,000 plus or minus the 1.96.
Yep, for the upper and lower round.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one, when I kept getting just 106, but the only option that was close was 1,900. I just put that, even though I don't know how they.
We're just using the margin of error equation and we're just solving for n, right?
Yeah.
That's what I did.
So if
But I
we're
kept
using that, I got the 38,416. But I can look again. So we have 1.96. The standard deviation is 0.01. The square root of n equals 0.0001.
0.01 over.
So maybe I'm wrong. Let me look at my math again. I was doing this just a little bit.
Oh wait, it's over the square root of n, and I was just doing over n. Square root of n equals that. Maybe that will be right.
And then you have to square it.
Yeah, that's what I forgot to
I
do.
got 38,416.
Can you guys walk me through what you're doing to the
That's
equation?
what I got too.
So the margin of error is 0.0001 equals the z-score, which is 1.96, times the standard deviation, which is 0.01, divided by the square root of n. So the square root of n is what we're trying to find.
Okay. Awesome.
So
So you did 0.001 divided by 1.96.
300. 0.0001 divided by 1.96, and it got me 5 point something.
And then what did you do?
Then you take 0.01, divide it by that answer, and then you get like 196, and then you have to square it to get n.
Okay.
If
Awesome.
I'm doing that right, that's what I got.
I got
that's what I got.
38,416.
So
I guess we would round because you can't
and like
have
on the
like half
review
of a
thing, it just
measurement.
has that in.
Are we on 10? Or are we still on 9?
Did you guys put 38,417 for 9?
I put 38,416.
Okay.
Put 2.
Okay.
The mean area.
One.
So did you guys get the last one for 10?
Yep.
Okay.
The p-value is less than standard deviation.
So the
Second one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, changing the students and some problems. Grades.
The second one for 11.
No, they do not have enough data.
I didn't know what this one was.
I didn't
The
either.
third one. Also, I didn't know if that was right or not. Because I would have thought they had to use the Q and Q. I kind of guessed.
It doesn't seem like they have enough, so maybe you're right.
Okay.
We have to
Random
attempt to look
sample.
back at this too.
Yeah.
So we're saying the second one.
I'm just gonna put the third one, but it could be the second one. Mm.
I don't remember there being a rule for how much data there had to be for ANOVA.
Random sample, the variances have to be like, or the variances in square, and then the Q and Q plot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the means.
You're talking about number 12.
I think so, yeah. I'm ready for 13 though.
Okay. This yeah, type 1 error.
Yeah, isn't that type 1?
Or like type 1 is when you read. It's true.
So it's type 1.
Type 1 because she didn't have enough data.
Because she rejected the null hypothesis and then later it's true.
Oh, okay.
The level of
This one.
small.
The first one.
Oh yeah. Number
The
1.
clue is that you failed to reject the null hypothesis, right?
That you failed to reject it when you should have. Right?
Should be 1, the first one.
Yeah. I have it written down like the smaller, not like the the level of significances, it's easier to make a type 1 error, but the larger that, I can't remember.
I think I remember that one.
14, first one.
Let me see. Wait, so we're saying if we decrease the probability of getting a type 1, then we're increasing the probability of committing a type 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the level of significance gets smaller, which means the p-value needs to be smaller.
Okay.
And then,
Right. So 15.
one, I got failed to reject. It's reject. Oh, I think.
Failed to reject the.
No, wait, no, I think it's the null hypothesis. So
That it's. Oh, so reject the null hypothesis?
0.05.
Isn't failing to reject the null like? Oh no, that's the null. Never mind. Gotcha.
Because for the probability for it, I got 0.38. The value is less than the level of significance. So I got reject the null hypothesis.
Did you put in for the z-score 0.176?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you also highlighted it only on the middle and the right.
I don't know if I did that.
So I get a probability that isn't high enough.
Okay. I think I forgot. Probably because since it's greater than, you have to highlight the middle and the right.
Mm-hmm.
I think I only highlighted maybe the right.
Yeah, I think it's failed to reject the null hypothesis for 15.
Yep.
Okay. 16.
Is this a paired?
Yeah, sounds like a paired. Because they're independent.
So that's not an independent samples, right? That's just a paired.
I put yeah, I'm not sure about this. I think I put wages per week by month.
Let me see if I can find.
I put independent samples, but I don't know if that's right.
It might be independent. I'm trying to look.
Because I think the paired one.
Do they like, are they dependent on each other? Or no?
Yeah. So I always think other things are paired, but then I think.
When I'm looking at the definition for independent samples, it says two samples independent if knowing which subjects are in group 1 tells you nothing about which subjects will be in group 2.
Yeah,
So do you think it's independent?
I think so. Just because there's like another question about it. It's like it was talking about married couples and if they earn more.
And that one's
Yes, but it was people, so it was like an independent sample. Like the paired sample has to be like later in the review, like airplane tickets. Like if you buy one 14 days before and then 90 days before,
yeah,
and for each ticket.
That would be paired.
That's a paired sample.
This makes sense if it's independent.
I got those.
Okay.
It's number 3 for 16 or 17.
17. Independent sampling.
And sister are separate. Yeah, that's what I want too.
Okay.
Makes sense. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to pull my stuff up. This is just a one sample test, right?
I think so. I think that's what I use.
Of the 4 types of confidence intervals, which one is
I got the third one, but I don't know.
the third one, so when the standard or the level, that's the standard deviation, right?
So when you plug in the Excel sheet, it gives you
The standard deviation.
yeah.
So that makes sense. Because the other ones don't really fit.
Does it give you the margin of error?
No, you have to, what
Or
is
is it in there?
you subtract the big one from the small one and then divide it by 2?
Like the confidence interval?
Yeah. I think you
Minus
minus the small one. So I got 2.025. You guys got that?
2.05.
2.025. Tell me if you got that.
Did you do 217 minus 11.168. Maybe I have the wrong ones. Wait, what did you get for the confidence intervals?
For the confidence intervals, 15.217 and 11.168.
I don't know, I'm getting like a different. Doing 15.217 minus 11.
168.
And then divide that by 2.
Yeah, but I would find the subtraction answer first so that your calculator doesn't screw it up. So when I subtract those, I got 4.049, and then I divided that by 2, and I got 2.025.
So I got 0.02.
What?
I got 2.025.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Oh, that's what you got.
2.025.
What?
What?
Wait, so it's, do we round it?
To 3 decimal places. So 2.025. Aaron, did you get that?
19.
Yeah.
I got 1.89.
How did you get that?
I put in 1.96 for the z-score. I put in 4.326 for the standard deviation. And then I put in 20.
Well, didn't we do this last time in a different quiz, and didn't you just take the upper minus the lower divided by 2?
On my descriptive, using the descriptive quantitative descriptive sheet, it doesn't give me an upper for the confidence interval.
Oh, I wasn't looking at the descriptive one. I was looking at the one sample t-test. Is that the one that you're using?
No, I'll pull that one up.
I don't know. I'm going off what I'm doing. I could be wrong.
One sample t-test is the inference procedures.
Let me look real fast.
Yeah, that makes sense. But
1 second.
what is the hypothesis? Alternate hypothesis.
1 second.
So if you like to use the t-test, you would need to know the type of test you're running.
What are we looking at?
Oh, are we supposed to do the other one?
I think.
But it's asking about confidence intervals. Why?
Just looking at.
We're still in 18, or sorry, 19. 18, going back to 18. Did you say the third one?
18, the third one, yes.
Okay. 19. We're on 19 now, Julie. Sorry. We're trying to decide if it's a t-test or if it's a normal. What would that be, like a z?
What did you get for your original answer?
I got 1.896 for my margin of error.
I'm looking, when I'm doing it that way, when I'm taking the standard deviation divided by the square root of n times 1.96, I get that too. So maybe I'm wrong. I just remember for another quiz we were trying to figure that out, and I think you had come up with a shortcut, like for something. So that's what I remembered. I don't know why I got it different this time.
I can't remember what I did.
Should we go with that though, the 1.896 then?
But what confidence interval does that give us then?
What?
Because if you add, like, if you times that by 2, then you should be able to add this one to get the higher.
Get the upper bound?
Yeah. To be like 1.896.2.
So what you're saying is if you take margin of error times 2 and add that to the 11.168.
But it's the 15.217. I'm saying.
Yeah, and I'm not getting that, so I don't know which one's right now.
Yeah.
The other one gave us.
I'm gonna read the question again.
Okay, well, we are either going with 1.896 or 2.025.
I think the other one, because I don't think that this one gives us any of the multiple choice confidence intervals.
I think it's the t-test.
Yeah. Like I'm adding that number.
We haven't even used the descriptive
option that give it. Okay.
We haven't even used the descriptive Excel sheet this whole chapter, this whole unit. So I don't know. I think that makes sense that we wouldn't use it on the test. Anyway, I think you're right about it. I think I got like 2.025.
Yeah, 2.025.
Okay.
We are going with.
Awesome.
Because then it gives us.
I think that makes sense. Okay.
Okay.
2.025. The lower bound is 11.168, right?
Yep.
The upper bound is 15.217.
Yep.
Okay. So now we are moving on to 22.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for this question, we're going to be using the paired sample t-test. Does that sound right to you guys?
I think so.
The confidence in differences. I'm trying to remember what I used.
Oh, so we're talking about the price and the mileage? Is that what we're subtracting?
No, it's actually the sales from New York, from LA to New York.
I can't remember on this one. I think I might have tried using the Excel worksheet, and I don't know if it gave me any of the options of confidence intervals. Or maybe that is what I did.
Hummer sales.
It's either
Oh, now I see. So we're talking about the sales for Los Angeles minus the sales for New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think I'm the one they want.
Oh, for this one I used the 2-sample t-test.
Two-sample t-test?
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember I did this.
But we're trying to find the difference.
I think try plugging it into the paired sample too. And it didn't give any of the options for the confidence interval. 2-sample one, I got the confidence interval. And I think they're like independent. I think it's like the airplane ticket one at the end of this.
So I'm getting a confidence
They're
interval.
both separate because they don't depend on each other. But I'm not sure exactly how that works. Now when I put it in the 2-sample t-test, I got interval that was one of the options.
So which one is it? Is it the paired or is it the 2-sample? Because if it's the paired, I'm seeing the difference, but I don't know.
Like when you put it into the paired sample t-test, does it give you a confidence interruptions in their review?
Don't they get
It does?
like all of them?
Well, because it's like, okay, so the options for, it gives you 4 options for what the confidence interval could be. So I'm just wondering if when you put them in the paired sample t-test, if you're getting a confidence interval, that's one of the options.
If you're getting a confidence interval, like a lower bound and an upper bound, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is like,
Sorry.
In all of the questions on here have 4 multiple choice answers.
Yep.
So I'm wondering if when you plug it into the paired sample t-test, for the confidence interval, are you getting one of the options
Let me look.
listed, A, B, C, and D, if that makes sense? I just have them pulled up on my phone. But, and then I just think when I did it, it didn't give me an option. So I did the 2-sample and then I got, well,
The review question looks different than the one that we've got.
number 18.
Number 18.
Yeah, this one isn't the.
Oh, I see now.
Yeah.
I don't know, honestly.
I don't know. I got negative. Let's see.
The confidence interval that I got is -649.
But that's not one of the options of what it could be.
Yeah, I got you.
So
When you put it in the 2-sample, though, you didn't get something that matched.
So two, three, and then upper bound was 5,017.
What did you put for 22 then?
For
22.
it was. Oh, so then if we're using that one, then it's going to be. It's confidence difference as a means using independent samples.
That's what I thought.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
That makes sense. Because we don't know standard deviation or the mean or the population mean. We just know that they are independent because they're different sides of the country.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So I got 23 as negative 423.238. Can I get an amen?
Did you put it in the paired sample or did you put it?
Yeah. So I was listening to Julie. It actually makes sense. If you go on to the
Yeah.
Because
like I went through all of
it's
these.
not an option.
Yeah.
And an option is the results that I got from the 2-sample t-test for
So
me.
you put it in the 2-sample t-test.
Yeah, and it worked.
Okay.
It got me one of the answers on there. So
let me look.
I'm just rolling with it. Rolling.
Let me just do that real fast.
Okay. Let me go ahead and work on 24 or 25.
So you got negative 423.238. Okay.
Yes.
Got you.
Okay. Where is everyone at right now?
I just got to 25.
Okay. Let me know when you finish reading the prompt. Julia, where are you at?
I'm just kind of filling in my answers. I'll submit it and then see if what we missed or got.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So this one we would put in a what then?
So the only one of 3 variables, at least 3 variables, is ANOVA.
The ANOVA, because it has
So,
one or more than.
I'm thinking it's that one.
Okay.
So let's see which one is best.
Okay, I'm just pasting. Fast.
$15, we missed that one.
15?
I'm just looking at the ones. Yeah, so it's not the fail to reject.
15. Not fail to reject?
Or I don't know what it is, but we put fail to reject and that
Was wrong. Okay, I'll look at that one again later. So far, we got everything else right, though.
Question. Got that one wrong.
Okay, what did you get for the test statistic? So I plugged it in, and I'm trying to understand what
Which question?
test statistic would be for 26. If we're putting it in ANOVA and you put the 3 in there, how would you find the test statistic?
I have no idea. I thought I just showed up.
That's what I thought too. Where'd it go? Oh, that's done.
Maybe we were wrong about putting it into ANOVA.
What else would we do?
I
Hey,
put it into a
We put it into
guys on, so I got it right.
you got 25 right, and it was ANOVA.
Are you on
We're on 26 now. Because we don't see
25?
Yeah, what did you get for 25?
5, it's ANOVA.
Okay.
That's right.
And then to get the test statistic, what do you do?
0.978.
Wait, 9. How'd you get that?
I think it's on the Excel sheet.
I don't see it.
The F value.
Am I crazy? I don't see it.
Do you see the F value?
Yeah.
Oh, the test statistic.
I think it's the F value in there.
7.978.
Yep.
7.978. Okay.
P-value.
0.002.
Yep.
Okay. So we have sufficient evidence that they're different. Because the null is that they're the same, right? Or that they equal the same.
Question is, which one of the sufficient? I think it's sufficient evidence. Sufficient evidence, but what does that mean?
Well, if we reject null hypothesis, the null hypothesis isn't it that like they're all equal and that the alternative is that they're all different?
Yes. I think so.
So question 23 and 24 we got wrong.
Did you get 28? Is it the first one?
28 is the third one.
28 is the third one?
Yeah. That's the one I got. I'm talking about. Oh yeah.
Oh, now I understand.
Okay. $29 definitely be ANOVA, right? No, it wouldn't be ANOVA.
29 is dependent samples.
Because it's like it depends on the days, right? I don't know.
I think it's dependent because they're the same flight, like the same to the same place.
Gotcha. So this one is a paired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you guys get the test statistic?
Is that 1.685?
Yeah.
Yes.
We accidentally typed in 1.985, but I had written down 1.685.
P-value is 0.096.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last one is the first answer.
It's the second one.
Damn.
Dang it.
So I'm going through, we missed.
Oh, that is right. Yeah.
So which ones did we miss?
The first one that we missed was 15.
15.
And we missed 17. And 18.
Wow, we missed a few.
Yeah, I got like 84%.
Okay.
23 and 24.
Okay.
So those ones. And then I think we got the rest right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 15.
I think
Yeah, I'm at 15 too.
So.
I think I'm just gonna put reject for now.
You're watching Gilmore Girls, aren't you? So how did you guys set it up?
So my thought was to find the difference between the sample mean and the population mean,
Mm-hmm.
then divide that by the standard deviation. And then plug that is the z-score. Plug that into the normal probability applet, and then get the probability. But that was wrong because the probability is bigger than 0.05. So, according to what I got, failed to reject the hypothesis. The null hypothesis is right, but it's not right.
One second.
It's got to be rejected null hypothesis.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Okay, for 17.
So is it the last one? Or no? Maybe it's not.
I think it's the second one.
The second one?
Do you guys know?
This was like one of our questions and
You guys?
what?
The quiz period ended at 11 p.m.
11 p.m.?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know,
So we
because I
can't
just
submit it?
I'm
submit it because I just went back to like take it again, and it wasn't giving me the option. I was really confused. It said close period. So it was annoying. I just thought it was open till 12.
I thought it was too.
She's gonna submit it right now.
I submitted it right now.
Okay. Me too. Hope it worked out.
I got something. I got an 86.
I got a 90. Heck yes.
Nice.
And so you tried to go back in it and it wouldn't let you?
I went to take it again and it won't let me. And so I just noticed the quiz period.
You got 23 and 24 wrong? I got those right.
I don't know what I put in. I wonder if I typed them. It's okay though.
Whatever, as long as I got a score. I feel like.
Yeah. As long as it
That's
was
so dumb. Why did she end it at 11? I thought it was. I thought it was 12. My bad.
Me too. Anyway, at least we
You got a score.
got a score, yeah. I'm happy that I could submit mine. That's really nice.
Me too.
Anyway,
okay.
That's okay.
yeah, I'll go to bed because I'm
We
going
know
to
for
bed.
next time. Okay.
Good for the
See you
exam.
guys.
Good luck on the test. Bye.
Bye.